I would like to share with everybody today one of the most complicated styles of pad work that you are ever going to see. This is something which is going to challenge your brain to the max, and I will explain how to do it and why you might want to add it to your training. Many people call fight sports physical chess. I think that's a very good term for it because it's not just two guys running out, blindly swinging. The people who are intelligent and also have the motor skills to pull off that intelligence are the ones who are going to be victorious. Now, most of you know that my favorite training element out of everything when it comes to fights is pad work. I love it. It is so much fun. You get all the benefits without the negatives of getting hit in the head over and over. Although a good pad holder may give you a little smack once in a while if your hands are down, but it's not the same as those potentially concussive blows. But the style of pad work that we are talking about today is something that you have never done before and is so unique. Why? Because there are 0 breaks. Now that doesn't mean that you're gonna be sitting there going, oh my gosh. It's a very unique style in the sense it's gonna get a bit of a shoulder burn. It'll get that cardio up more on a consistent jogging pace, but your brain is going to be taxed to the max. Now we have 5 different combinations that we're going to learn today. And my student and I were doing a little bit of this over the weekend. Now, the guy that I learned this with, who helped teach me, I helped teach him. We worked back and forward. He was not available, so you guys don't get to see me on the pads. There's only one person that can hold for me for this style. He wasn't available, so I had to do it with somebody else. It's not gonna look as fluid and as beautiful as if I were doing it, but we get what we get, and I'm still grateful that my student was able to come in and do the best he could on this style of pad work. You can see he still makes small mistakes because he's still learning and we don't have the flow down perfectly. Before we get to that, I want to let you guys know that we have a summer bundle deal happening on my Strike Ready courses. We have the 2 courses, offense and defense, for $99. Link down below if you're looking to up your striking skills and you like what you normally see on the channel. These courses are perfect for you, so in-depth. And so many people who have taken this course send me messages saying, thank you so much, Gabriel. My skill level is noticeably improving. So, this style of pad work, this flow style, why do we go about doing it? Why don't we just hit pads, boom, like normal, boom, boom. Well, one of the things that I noticed throughout the years is many people don't have the brain going quite as fast as they should in pad work because the pad holders are not able to challenge them in the way we want. Now, my pad holder, my personal pad holder, is so good. He's so good at doing things like, okay, throw a hook, Gabriel, and then throw a hook again, and then the next time he'll catch and he'll hit me, or he'll be flowing through these 6-piece combos, throw them back at me so I have to defend, have the pads ready for the counters. We're going. Many people don't have that luxury, but with this style of pad work, you can implement it. Now, I would suggest first you do your normal rounds, your hard normal rounds, and then at the end when you're burnt out, you try to come into this style of pad work where you have to see if you can engage your brain. You can listen and react. Now, this is the reason this pad style is so difficult, and in all honesty, it's gonna be harder for the pad holder to learn what to do than the striker. There is no break, and because there's no break, as your partner is in the middle of a combo, you have to call the next combo. Now they're in the middle of this new combo, you have to call the next combo. And you're always having to call as the person is in the middle of hitting. So it'd be like somebody say, they start off and they're like jab, cross, hook, cross. You're in the middle of hitting, double jab, upper hook, cross. And you're always having to call in advance, but that's so difficult. It's much easier with just 5-set combos because calling in advance when you have no idea what's coming is just unrealistic. So let's learn these combos. Let's do a breakdown. Let's look at footage of my student executing as well. We're starting off with a combo that we call touch. on touch, we reach out with our jab and we hit our partner's, our pad holder's shoulder. All they're going to do is place their shoulder forward, say touch. The hand comes out almost like a pull. From there, they wait until the cross hand comes up. They hit the cross, they roll under, cross hook, cross. So it's jab, cross, roll under, cross hook, cross, but just with the shoulder touch. What we're looking to do on this one is learn to control range. That's why we stick that jab out and we don't necessarily rechamber. We're checking, okay, we've got full distance, and then we hit the combo, we roll under, cross, hook, cross. You will notice cross, hook, cross is a repeat throughout these combos, and it's something that you can sort of rely on, going, okay, I know there's gonna be a cross, hook, cross. So when things get overwhelming, it's not too complicated. Now, if you are wanting to start things off and start from scratch, you have the person hit this jab, cross, roll under, cross hook, cross numerous times. So it would look something like this. I'd say touch, touch, touch. And if I don't say something, then they break off. But they're learning to know they have to react for the next combo while they're in the middle. All right? And what we're looking to do here is just build up that ability to think about what we're currently doing, but think about a moment in the future. Once you've locked down this combination, we move into the second combination, which is called cover. The pad holder will take his right hand, he'll swat at the head, boom, and then he'll come back with cross hook cross. You rep that out a few times, calling again cover in the middle of throwing the combo. And here's something that a lot of people struggle with: calling the next combo early enough. So if we're in the middle of touch and somebody's right at the end, they're like cross hook, and I call for cover now, they didn't have time to think in advance. So when we're in the middle of a combo, we want to call the next one. We want to do it right in the middle, if not even a little bit before. When I'm doing cover, boom, cover, cover, cover. So they have lots of notice. Now, once you get those two combos down individually, I suggest that you next move on to combining the two of them. So you can call touch, you can call cover. I did this with my student over the weekend just to build up those little motor skills, get him thinking. He moves from one to the other, maybe repeats a touch, a cover, a touch. He goes back and forward, having to really just let that mind, that brain do its thing. Otherwise you fall behind so quickly and there are mistakes. Now bear in mind, when you start learning this, you are going to struggle. And that's just the nature of it. I'm trying to teach one of my regular Zoom students this right now. And of course, it's a bit of a struggle teaching, especially over Zoom, but they're getting it step by step. And when they do finally get it, it's going to be so impressive. It's going to be so impressive that they managed to learn this remotely without me there hands-on as well. So now we move into combo number 3. Combo number 3, we have a few ones where we go down to the body. And this does not require any verbal. There's nothing that I have to do to tell this guy what's coming. I just touch him and he reacts. Now, many people, when we hit down to the body, they have upper hook cross as their go-to. But we have a 7-piece combo. It's a little bit more difficult to remember. It's cover at the body, upper cross, hook, cross, hook, hook, cross. And again, there's no verbal cues. Now, very often, if I, as the pad holder, start to struggle and I go, uh-oh, I didn't plan out my next combo, or oh, I didn't call my next combo advanced enough for this guy to get the reaction that we need, then I come down to the body. So I could be doing something like touch, cover, cover, touch, touch, and go, oh shoot, I didn't think of something. Okay, down to the body. Upper cross, hook, cross, upper cross, hook, cross. One more time if I need to. Upper cross, hook, cross. Now I say touch, hook, cross. Boom, we get right into that cover, and we're rolling through. Eventually, we'll start adding footwork as well. We'll be moving around. Touch, cover, and the pad holder moves so the guy who's hitting has to be reacting as well. So it might seem very reminiscent of Mayweather style pads, right? If you ever watch Mayweather, he's just kind of, but make sure that you're not throwing those short punches like he did. His pad holder was doing far more than Mayweather was. Now that was because he had hand issues and it hurt his hands to hit too hard sometimes. That's at least what I was told. But when we look at Mayweather's IQ, we look at his padwork style, you have to wonder if there's a correlation between the two. And his padwork style really helped him be one of the most intelligent fighters in the ring. Let's move in to combo number 4. We are now going down to the body, body, body as the pad holder, and then the combo is upper, upper, hook, cross. I block 1, I block 2, upper, upper, hook, cross. This is the one that most people struggle on the most out of everything actually. Body, body, upper, upper, and transitioning to the hook, and the cross for some reason throws many people off. Body, body, upper, upper, hook, cross. I can come back to my single. Upper, cross, hook, cross, body, body, upper, upper, hook, cross, body, body, upper, upper, hook, cross, body, body, called touch, upper, upper, hook, cross, boom, and now we're back into the flow up high. This one here is something that you can practice. You just go, okay, body, body, like I'm blocking, boom, 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 boom. It's a good one to practice anyway, because you don't always get your counters off on the first shot. Sometimes you have to take one and then take a second. Now our 5th and final combo is called money, because we styled this pad work after Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather, so that's sort of a shout out to him. Money, pad holder throws a jab, which is going to be evaded. It's jab, cross, fade on the jab again, cross. So we do that 2 times, and then we roll under. What do we come back to? Cross, hook, cross. Fade, boom, under, ba, ba, bam. Fade, cross, under, cross, hook, cross. Guy who's striking, you can pull back, you can fade to the side, down, hit, roll, ba, ba, ba. And now we have all 5 combos. So you can start very slow and do something like, okay, touch, cover, go down to the body, 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 money. This one is going to challenge your brain like it has never been challenged before in the fighting world, within martial arts. You're going to have to be thinking about what you're doing while thinking a couple steps ahead on what you are doing. And like I said already, yes, it's difficult for the striker. I know that. I have initially been the striker on this pad work style. I went, whoa, this is challenging. But then reversing the role and learning to become the pad holder is that much more difficult. Is it achievable? Yes. Does it serve a purpose? Yes. Can it become your go-to pad work? No. Do your regular pads. Hit hard. Get exhausted. If you have a fight coming up, you do your 5 rounds. And then maybe you have somebody right away, as soon as you finish your last round, and boom, boom, 3, 2, 1, and oh, and you jump right into this. To see if your brain is still working, and if you can, during fatigue, come through and not burn out completely. Because sometimes people go, oh, I can't end up thinking properly when I'm tired, and that's a big part of fight sports. Being able to be fatigued and still engage your brain properly. This pad work does that in a spectacular way, and I think there's a great place for it within training, but it's low down on the list of things, right? Pad work, sparring, sprints, whatever else, and then this flow style pad work. But I will tell you one thing, it is fun. It is very fun to do, very challenging to learn. Suggest if you have somebody that you can meet with once or twice a week, that you start trying to implement it if you're up for the challenge. Thanks for joining today, guys. I will see you back here soon for another video. Money.